I don't get niggas. Peep game. If you're not helping me get up, do not congratulate me when I am up. I don't get it. I feel like niggas do it just to be acknowledged. Like, yo, you still remember me, right? Like, hell no, I don't fucking remember. You ain't acknowledged shit. The grind, the hustle from football to acting to the YouTube. Like, you wasn't part of shit. But you want to be part of the success. You want me to acknowledge you, but you ain't acknowledge all the work I put in. Like, nigga, fuck out of here. Niggas will follow a niggas with 1 million subscribers, but not your boy with like 100. It's because they want to be part of something that's already successful. Same thing with like clothing brands. Why do you wear it? Because a lot of popular niggas wear it. So they don't fuck with you until they fuck with you. And what I mean by they don't fuck with you until they fuck with you is because niggas won't follow you, they won't like your shit, they won't comment on your shit, they will ignore your grind. It's more than social media. They will ignore your hustle and acknowledge somebody else from another city that you don't even know, that don't give a fuck about you, doing the same hustle as myself. It's just like me buying like fucking beard oil from this person when one of my boys is selling it. It's just like, because they're already popular, they got an established name. If I do bad business, that's one thing. But if that's not the case, what's the problem? Niggas is ass backwards. They just want to be part of something that's already established. And that's why niggas always get left behind. And I'm not saying just for me, I'm talking about everybody who's hustling. And for the most part, if I know you're out here grinding, I'm suggesting it. Like, oh, I need a party promoter. I know mad party promoters. I'm going to put you on. Nigga, if you sell weed, oh, I don't smoke myself and I never did, but I know a weed man or two. Like, oh, I need a model for this. Yo, I got you. I could send a model your way. I need a photographer. Oh, I got a photographer. I'll send him your way. Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, if you do something, yo, like whether it's publicly acknowledged, like, yo, I be sending business people's way all the time. All the time. You do hair, I'm sending people, like, I tag you in every fucking thing that you need where people's looking for something. All the time. All the time. For example, like Compton rappers or California rappers, like, let's say Compton. These dudes stick together. Like, yo, they pass the torch down to each other. It's just like, yo, I'm the next best thing, and this dude's coming up with me. It's just like more than putting your boys on. They're putting the city on. And Boston, they don't stick together for shit for the most part. For the most part, they just down each other. It's just like, damn, down each other but pick up each other. It's good to rash and joke, but it's just like, if you're doing it in a harmful way and just keeping the nigga down, that don't make no sense. I mean, we're not as bad as Chicago. At least we're not just fucking murdering the fuck out of each other. But it's like, damn, it doesn't have to be I have to put Boston on, or he has to put Boston on. It's like, we could put the city on. The only time we stuck together is that Boston versus Philly Facebook page, and that's silly when we could take on the world. The fuck is Philly? No offense to my family in Philly. Niggas will share somebody else's memes or share somebody stupid as hell like JJ Icefish and 50 Tyson, but ignoring a man's hard work that put in hours to put out a song or a video or a short film. It's just like, why do we do that? Instead of everybody sharing that stupid shit, what if like we all shared somebody working hard and hustling and get them exposed so they're not just local? Like, niggas don't think about shit like this, and it's silly to me. It's silly to me, and I know it's silly to you now that you hear it out loud. It's just like, yo, niggas make it out of Boston and don't even rep Boston. It's silly. We got to do better. There is no reason why we can't support each other. Like, Rick Ross comes to town and signs a Boston artist. Everybody, congratulations. They make movies in Boston and nobody from Boston even has a speaking role. The other day or a few weeks ago, there was a story about a Spanish kid dying. He didn't really die, but the story made it look like he was dying. and everybody was sharing it. Watch his story, watch his story. But let's see how many people share this story. And I don't even want the clout. This ain't about clout. I just want this shit to make sense. There's no reason why we should be waiting for somebody else from another city like Miami to put a Boston nigga on when Boston could put Boston on. It don't make sense. I mean, it's bigger than Boston because we don't want to be local, but it does have to start here because this is where we're at. Come on, wise up. And get this straight, supporting doesn't mean financially. You don't have to financially support, but a like, a comment, acknowledgement, a share goes a long way. It goes a long way. Say if I share something, just me dolo, probably nobody's gonna give a fuck. But if 30 people share the same shit, now it's interesting, like, all right, mad people sharing this, let me see what it's about. And then you'll share it. Again, it's about getting out there. The more people that share, the more people that's exposed to it. I know you understand it because you would suggest an underground artist to somebody, and that's how they get moving. So why wouldn't you do it for the people that you know, or the people from your city? You know, they say Boston is so small that every 6 people know each other or know somebody that knows that person. So that means if one person comes up, you are 5 people away from being the next up. And if we do that correctly, it could be rapid. It depends on what you want to do and how hard your hustle is. That's the end of my rant.